What's up, guys? Got another really nice knife. This one kind of took me by surprise. I had seen the knives a lot. I'm kind of tunnel vision on my collecting. It was, Medford for a long time. Just Medford, Medford. Everything I bought, everything I reviewed was Medford, and then slowly switched over to Spyderco when Spyderco had a lot of knives I didn't even know existed. I didn't spend a lot of time in the Spyderco group, and I knew about the PM2s and all the standard knives, but then I started learning about the Slash Bowie and the K2 and the Techno and the Swayback, and I got into Spyderco, and I'm deep into Spyderco now. I have a pretty good sized Spyderco collection, but I'm always looking for new direction, new knife that I like, and I come across this in the waffle collection that we come up with, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful knife. It's Olamic Tactical. I mean, look at that. That is just a beautiful. Look at the backspacer. That purple anodization. I mean, that is just sexy as hell. That pivot bushing is just fire, man. And the way they did this finish on the scales, it's almost like a polished galvanized, man. It's crazy. 20 CV blade, belt satin polished to perfection. I mean, look at that. Razor screaming sharp. I am definitely going to be looking at these. I mean, this is just a sexy, sexy knife. And it's not all show either. I mean, this thing has got some ergos that are wonderful. Awesome finger choice. You can get up there and do that just like on the swayback. You can get in there and do detailed work when you need to, when you're really focusing on something, to cut a piece of tubing or something that needs to fit just right. I mean, you can get right down on it and work, do some very accurate work with this knife. This is a great tool, but it's beautiful. I mean, just killer. Look at that. Look at the spine of that blade. Just fire, man. I need to. I was trying to remember the. Let's see, I don't think there's any paperwork in it. I was trying to remember the model of this. Maybe one last look at it, and we'll do some size comparisons and measure it. But that backspacer is crazy. Beautiful knife. All right, let's check out some size comparisons. This is my go-to now. I actually got this. This is my junky pawn shop grip tooling I bought and cleaned up. But it works for a good size comparison because I think everybody knows the size of a full-size grip tooling. And so you can see this is like this knife would not be intrusive in your pocket at all. This thing would just tuck right in there. But it's a good enough size that I'm 6'6" and I got 4 fingers biting on it. I mean, it's not I would not classify that as a small knife by any means. Let's see. I love this knife. I'm more showing off right now than I am measuring knives. This is the Spyderco PPT. I love that thing. Sprint Run and S90V. See, it's things like that. This knife I think is even discontinued, and I didn't even know it existed until after it was discontinued. Let's see. Let's throw a Spyderco K2. Look at that. Now that's a big knife. I mean, what kind of company makes knives like that? And then, in the same breath of the same factory, makes knives like that. I mean, Spyderco is just the shit, and I like them. Affordable knives, affordable badass knives. I'm gonna put it up against a Shaman. Great EDC knife. Got some schmuck on the end there. I use my knives. So anyway, so Olamic Tactical. Beautiful knife. I don't even know if these are available. I'm sure that they are. Everything's available for the right price, but I can't remember the price, but I think it was fairly expensive. I think it was under $500, but still, I mean, but it looks like you get what you pay for here. I'm definitely going to be in the market for one of these eventually. eventually. There is. It's a front flipper. There is no sign of lock stick on this thing. I mean, let's see if it has a. Oh, it has a lock bar insert, so you never got to worry about that anyway. That also acts as an over travel stop, so that's cool. It's just a unique finish right there. You just don't see that. That could have really easily turned bad. You know it. I could see me trying to make that finish right there. It would look like somebody ran it over with a truck. And I'm a little skilled with a grinder and a buffer. I mean, I was a welder for a few years, and I have a few talents, but I can't do that. Anyway, Olamic Tactical. Don't have the exact model number, but I think I did see it on Blade HQ. So you won't have any problem finding it. I assure you. As long as you got the money, they got the honey. Anyway, and guys, thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a great night. God bless.